Dan Sapman gifted a tier 1 sub to Rado McFaddo. Dan Sapman gifted a tier 1 sub to Jomo1990. Dan Sapman gifted a tier 1 sub to Knee_Creature. Dan Sapman gifted a tier 1 sub to Lawyer Dog. Dan Sapman gifted a tier 1 sub to Teddy Pim 56.
Every fucking time I start going live, a train comes by and it makes me wait to unmute. Hi everybody, how's it going? I don't feel good, but I wanted to stream today, so I'm going to do construction contracts in Runescape. The hypest gameplay on twitch.tv. I got some tea here, I got some water. I probably should have gotten a lozenge, but that would make the tea taste worse, so. Oh yeah, as soon as I actually started talking. I haven't really talked today yet. Well, I talked a little bit earlier, but then I went back to bed. Lawyer Dog made pizza. Oh shit.
Inner shoes.
Run shoes. Lawyer Dog made pizza, but he put on too much ricotta for my taste, so it ended up kind of watery, and I don't like a watery pizza. So I was like, man, I'm not even feeling good enough to enjoy pizza. So I went the fuck back to bed. Also, thank you very much for the 5 gift subs, Dan, and thank you very much for the resub, Burke. 21 months. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I've been doing this stream thing for a bit now. Alright. I wanted to listen to the new Ginger Root album the whole way through. Sorry, it's an EP, I guess. So we're gonna get that going. And you missed the Perfect Dark stream? I'm pretty sure you've been subscribed since... Aw, shit, the Dragon Scimitar bundle. Hell yeah. Too sick for pizza, not sick enough for XP waste. We got the cool male skeleton telling us to sign up for spam. Aw, yeah, Runespan! Well, I gotta do my dailies. Where's my Wicked Hood? Let's go hang out in the Runespan, everybody's favorite. I mean, you may have been subscribed for when the Perfect Dark stream happened, you just may have been busy. Or something at the time. I'll tell you, I've been spending like all of my lamps on rune crafting, and I don't regret it. I'm at 79, and I have spent not not too much time in this hellscape. So in case you're unfamiliar with what's up with the Runespan, so you come to the Runespan, and you click on these rocks, and then you click on whichever creature you like, and then you wait until the creature goes away, and then you click on another creature, and sometimes you click on the rocks. Welcome to the Runespan. Would have remembered to scream about the cyclone and the laptop gun at me? Yeah, probably. I did it! I did this 8 times or more. So I completed one of my daily challenges. Prayer and fire making. For prayer, we could go kill some skeletal wyverns, do some combat, that'll be fun. Yeah. Alright, oh, someone does have a portable brazier up. Stay tuned. So I'm gonna put all this wood into this tiny little fire. I need to do that at least 10 times. RuneScape, everybody. So how's everybody been doing? How have folks been getting on? Hope everyone's been having a good time, a good day, whatever you've been up to. Before the stream started, I set up an appointment for a vaccination booster, which I might be getting right after I go get my haircut. Well, not right after, but like I'm getting a haircut and a boosty in the same day. Maybe. You're too accustomed to old RuneScape graphics. Yeah, too accustomed to OSRS. Old school RuneScape. It's understandable. I have also been watching a lot of settled videos. That guy makes some good RuneScape content. I watched his videos on the Shattered Runes League, or whatever the fuck the most recent old school RuneScape league, and I was like, damn, that actually seemed kinda neat. Maybe the next time one of those happens, I'll give it a try. Slept like shit because the neighbor decided to play music really loudly. That's a shame. I slept poorly because I just didn't get tired until 8:30 in the morning. I think Leagues 3 looks cool. You should have seen Trailblazer. Trailblazer is the one you got the Dragon Cup for, right? Okay, so that's that daily handled. If I want to go kill skeletal wyverns, then I probably need to switch to my magic setup. I should probably set up a preset for this, but I haven't done so yet. Wait, no, put that over. Da-da-da. Put on my subjugation gear and the anti-dragon shield and the abyss wand. Get runes. Food, right. 10 catfish and a restore potion. Just grab this one. Jeoparite. Northern region locked Ultimate Iron Man. Cool. Oh yeah, got there as a recommendation from Settled. That makes sense. Fan of Limpworth's Extreme One Chunk Iron Man. 2-year-long Calphite Queen grind when you rolled the chunk and not just give up. So what is a one chunk Iron Man? It's over, I think. So now I swoosh on in. To indeed have the correct spell. Maybe I can't reach that. Get in. He gets what map chunks he's allowed to visit from a program one at a time. So does he get access to, like, new ones over time? Oh, I need protection from range. Can't unlock new chunks unless he completes all the content available to him in his current content. That's wild. Also, I have the wrong bar equipped. Oh, right. The wyvern bones that I get from killing these dudes are actually worth money. Almost 21k each for these dragon bones. Maybe I should just, like, bone crusher some random goblin bones or something instead of grinding or burying these bones for the daily. Need the tailbones for a quest. Is it a mini quest or like a full quest? Oh, is it like a task for the bone dude? Because I completed Rag and Bone Man. Bone bolts. I know those. Fur and Seek. I may have also completed Fur and Seek. I don't remember. I don't think I completed the wish list. Oh, I'm close enough to get meleeed. This is not good. Gotta back up a little bit. They only drop if you haven't done it. Oh, okay. So yeah, they are for the wish list. How many do you need? Do you just need one? What? How was I getting meleeed? Don't melee me. Oh boy, snakeskin chaps! Tear those apart. It's not hard, but you'll get a lot of random annoying bone drops from things like dragons until you do it, and it gives good XP and unlocks a great monthly D&D. These punks need to stop meleeing me. Fuck it. I'm burying the wyvern bones. I'm wasting experience. Alright, can I... If I get in this corner, does that protect me from melee? Because all the drops end up on this side anyways. Elite scroll, some handy XP. Okay. Oh my god, stop meleeing me! You punk! It truly is run and escape. I don't want to get meleeed by these stupid wyverns. But their drops always drop as far away from me as possible. Because if you're like right up against these idiots, then they can hit you with ranged melee or magic. Just chosen arbitrarily. I can only have one protection prayer up. No, don't follow me, you bitch! Why? Alright, well I got the prayer daily done at least. But I think I'll hang out here until I run out of food. Because I need to get this Slayer task done eventually. No! Why'd you spawn over there? Wait until you get to the Slayer monsters with really weird and obscure AI rules. Can't wait. I'm having such a good time with these guys, and the only actual problem is that they can hit me with all 3 types of damage. Dark Beasts always attack with range unless you attack them first, in which case they range and melee. Huh. That doesn't seem too bad, really. Yeah, like that. The Dark Beast thing seems like an upside. Sucks if you don't know how that works and haven't unlocked Soul Split yet. Yeah, getting to Soul Split is gonna take a bit. Because the cheapest way, the cheapest way to get up to Soul Split, or the cheapest way to get up to 90 prayer for me right now would still cost like 41 million gold, and I currently have the inverse of that, 14 million. EOC nerfed Soul Split? Damn. How dare they? No, why'd you spawn over here? That's melee range, you bitch. Hey, Yak Track. Let's go. I would like to pick up the loot, please. Thank you. Technically, Soul Split is in OSRS. Actually. Only 22 left. I think I'm only going to be able to get another 2 from the amount of health that I have left. Oh, come on. Walking all the way over there? Oh, the Nisamono EP, which we have listened to all of. It was pretty good. I mean, I really like Ginger Root. I really like Ginger Root's newer stuff. That's the thing. I am not a massive fan of their older stuff. But their newer stuff is pretty consistently good. And I think Nisamono is also pretty good. Okay, I'm not doing the bone thing right now. Let's, you know what? Yeah, let's just get out of here. Whoop! Alright, so let's put these bones away, runes, charms, pure essence, these bolts away. And let's put all my killing stuff away as well. Where did I put my boots? Silverhawk boots. There we go. Oh right, I should go check my port while I'm still wandering around doing random shit. Weekly progression reward. Oh boy, box of scrolls challenge token. I love it. I would like to open the box of scrolls. Actually, no. I'm not gonna open the box of scrolls. I'm gonna put it away. I'll open it later. Alright, Yak Track. What do we got? Cinder Core, medium XP lamp. Sure. Wood cutting. Only 555 wood cutting? Psh, it's nothing. Rub the lamp. Rune crafting XP. Throw away the Cinder Core. Right. We got some keys. Genie chest. Yeah. Protean chest. Large assortment of proteum items that can be used to train construction, smithing, hunter, crafting, fire-making, fletching, divination, or invention. Experience chest. Large assortment of stars and lamps that give you XP and bonus XP in your skills. Some lamps. Some hides. Some lamps. Great. I love loot boxes. It means I can spend less time in the Runespan. Small space dust? Who the fuck are you? Used to give bonus XP in a skill of your choice, granting more if you choose one of your lowest skills. Thieving, I guess? Because that's a skill that I actually need to raise for quests. Put the star in prayer. More lamps, put them into rune crafting. Alright, put this other shit away. Ah, I can't put the Protean chest away? Fine. You got an assortment of stuff. Which maybe someday I'll actually use Protean rewards. You can't win if you don't spin. I love to spin the wheel. You know, everyone knows that I have gone on record as being a huge fan of loot boxes. Alright, nails, planks. What's my current contract? I don't know if I have a current contract, so I'm just gonna walk over there and figure out what my contract is gonna be. Or figure out what it already is. I feel like you should stream some randomizers someday, either FF6 or Super Metroid. I need to actually just play Final Fantasy VI at some point. Local loot box and psychological addiction mechanism specialist, England hat. You know me! Contracts. What's my current contract? Aggie and Draenor. Why is my marker on the map? Get out of here. Fake FF6 fan? I've never said that I was a Final Fantasy VI fan. Where the fuck is Aggie's house? Mysterious old man, Morgan. Aggie is the witch? Yeah. Oh wait, shit. 3 lighting? I need 3 candles? I don't think I have 3 candles. Oh, I do. Oh god. 3 candles. And then planks. Howdy, Dura. How's it going? Hello, Miss Witch. I am here to install your candelabras.
What's going on? What's going on?
Bonk boink.
I don't understand what's going on here.
You should go to the candle seller in Catherby and buy 4 candles from him. I think I have bought a lot of candles from Catherby. I think that's where I got all of those candles in my inventory from. Having a good night? I'm doing alright.
Give me a break, give me a break.
Could be better, could be worse. Buy 4 specifically? Okay, I'll go do that after this. Stream the best Final Fantasy game, FF2. You know, I've heard some things about Final Fantasy 2. Tell you what game I liked quite a bit, Final Fantasy 3. The DS version of Final Fantasy 3 is a good time. FF12, yeah, I like FF12 a lot. I've never finished it, but I like it a lot. Every time I start playing Final Fantasy XII again, I get a little bit further. But I have not beaten it. And yet I beat Final Fantasy XIII, 13-2, and Lightning Returns. I've never beaten 12, which is a game I like a lot, and yet I have beaten 13-2, which is by far my least favorite Final Fantasy game, and maybe one of my least favorite RPGs that I've ever played. I do like Final Fantasy 13 a lot. It just takes way too long to get going. I also like Lightning Returns a lot. I think that game does a lot of really interesting things. Meanwhile, 13-2 is a pile of garbage. I hate it. What Final Fantasy is your favorite? I really like Crisis Core. 7 Remake is pretty fantastic. 9 is great. I mean, 15 is pretty fantastic up until you get on the train. 13 has an incredible soundtrack, as you can tell right now. I mean, okay, if we're not going to count 14, because I think 14 wins, but 14 is kind of a different beast. I think Crisis Core might be my overall favorite Final Fantasy game. Buy 4 candles. Attempt to purchase 4 candles from a candle seller. Great! Thank you, Mr. Anteater, for giving me the hot info. Got a 4 candle, huh? A handle for a fork. That's that's so stupid. 4 candle, yeah, that's incredible. Okay, how many more contracts am I gonna have to complete before I can get to the plank box? What other Final Fantasy games do you hate? 8. I hate 8. I think the draw system sucks. I don't like the GF system. Excuse me. I hurt my back trying to invert that sneeze. This is the wrong building. You love the mechanics of 8? I mean, different strokes for different folks. I just thought that 8 was not fun. I need a new contract. Edgeville Shopkeep. Okie dokie. I need to do 5 more contracts before I can get the plank box. What do we need? We need 2 candles. See, I don't remember. I remember so few characters from Final Fantasy VIII, like Squall, and then there was Keistis, who was the teacher. And also a blue mage. And I think Renoa was the one with the dog. Zell was just like punky, goofy best friend character. I think he had flame shorts. There was Laguna, who was just some fucking guy with a gun. I don't think I got to the gun dude. He had a machine gun. Oh, my bad. Dang, really? I didn't like the game! I was not having fun playing Final Fantasy VIII. Look up how to break the game with card games. If I want to play Triple Triad, I'll just play Final Fantasy XIV. It's a better game. Wait, where's the lighting that I needed to make? There's one video series that I watched pretty regularly for a while. I haven't watched any of their stuff for a while, but it's like, how overpowered can you get in this Final Fantasy? Like, how overpowered can you get in this game by this point in the game? And so it's like, how overpowered can you get in Final Fantasy VIII before you fight Ifrit, which is the tutorial boss? I haven't played 10 or 10-2, actually. They're on the to-do. I don't think I would be able to force myself to make it all the way through Final Fantasy VIII. Like, maybe at some point, if I just want to say, like, oh, I've beaten all of the Final Fantasy games. Or, like, all of the mainline Final Fantasy games. Which was something that I considered, like, something that I wanted to do at some point, and then I got to 8 and was like, oh wait, this is a terrible idea. I also didn't make it all the way through 5. I don't know. I beat 3 and 4, at least. So there's that. Don't look up anything about 2. I already know too much about 2. I would not be capable of going into 2 blind. I want a new contract. Aggie just tore up all the wonderful mahogany furniture I just made for her. A 4 lighting. Fucking 4 loco. Candle. I'm just gonna put the fucking candles in my instruction box. There we go. Drain. Live alive. Live alive. Five alive. I still need to finish. I need to get back to the Xenoblade games. Those are games that I like. I want to play them. Well, I'm kind of done playing Xenoblade 1, but I do want to finish it. Mario, I streamed Mario RPG. That game is really good. Lawyer Dog got mad at me for using the lazy shell. When does the Battle Network collection come out again? Real estate agent in Falador is closer to teleport. Oh, is there one in Falador? I can never remember where the fuck Falador is, just like off the top of my head. I don't know why Falador specifically just does not maintain a position in my brain. Above Port Sareem. Okay. To be determined. There's gonna be an online event on the 15th, like a Capcom event thing. Why are we getting, like, E3 2, the sequel, here in September? Ooh, I can make an oubliette. Oh yeah, Falador. Where is Nuclear Mage? Activities. What? Hang on. Just give me everything. Alright, house. Estate agent. Oh yeah. Yeah, it does seem faster. Oh, TGS. That makes sense. Congrats on the level. Heck yeah. Oh no, I'm almost out of bonus XP. Alright. Are they in the house or outside the house? They're in the house. Check it out. He's in the house like carpet. No, don't talk to him. I would like a new contract. Shopkeep in Lumbridge. Bed, stove, shelves. I need cloth for the... Oh god, my map. What have I done? Just turn everything off. No, give me lodestones. Does this tell me what I need for each of those? No. Wait, that's the axe shop. North of the castle, so it's this place. What do I need for the beds? What should you do with your 9 death touch darts? Go kill Zamorak, I guess. What do I need? Yeah, I need 1 bolt of cloth. Okay. Haven't done any of the new content. Yeah, I've been slowly working my way up to be able to do more stuff, but after the double XP event, I have not been grinding particularly hard. I'm mostly just working on getting my stats to the point where I can do all of the different quests. I don't even know which elite dungeon is the new one. Haven't played Runescape since you got into Final Fantasy XIV? That's probably correct. That's the correct decision. Just having a nap. Oh, do I need something for the stove space? Oh no, I need Addy bars? For a stove? I need 2 bolts of cloth for this? Come on. Let's be reasonable here. Can't believe Hat hates RuneScape. Oh. So I need another bolt of cloth. I need some more planks. And I need 2 Addy bars? How many do I have? Oh, I have 15. Yeah, we're all good. Everything's fine. Oh, I need to pull them out from over here. I would like to withdraw 2 adamant bars. I mean, Final Fantasy XIV is the better game. I don't think anyone's going to argue that. The big problem with Final Fantasy XIV over RuneScape is that RuneScape is much lower intensity. When I'm doing stuff in Final Fantasy XIV, I actually have to pay attention, which is not always what I'm looking for. Yeah, you can play RuneScape for free. I bought a year's worth of membership, so I don't have to worry about... I don't have to think about whether or not I want to pay for RuneScape for a while. Because it's already paid. Past me has it covered. But also, having bought that much in advance does make it a little more appealing to maybe get back into Final Fantasy XIV, because then I can just hop back and forth a little more frequently and not feel like I'm super wasting my time or money. Yeah, I need to get to the end of Stormblood. I am, like, very close to the end of Stormblood, I think. And I've been told that Shadowbringers is really great, and then Endwalker is even better than that. Shopkeep in Varric. What do you need? Shelves, portrait. I don't know what's needed for the portrait. I'm just gonna get a bunch of planks and hope for the best. I have not found the Runes Cape. Not yet. I'm working on it. I got the Dungeoneering Cape, though. Because I hung out in a hole for dozens of hours. Alright, what is... wait. Varric Shopkeeper southeast of the main square. Oh, here it is. Okay, what do I need for the portrait? You buy 25 bonds with your stack? Damn. Money bags over here. I'm not really looking for that massive a handout or anything like that. I've gotten some help, to be sure, but it's nice. It's nice working towards stuff. Don't know how many bonds you could buy with your stack. That's a statistically significant amount. Yeah. Mr. Anteater, one kickin' dev in chat, has played a lot of RuneScape. He does have the trimmed completionist cape, if I recall correctly. Which, if you're not aware, means he has done everything. He has beaten RuneScape. Back to finding cards for this commander deck. Who are you building? Speaking of Magic, I found a pretty decent looking Mardu mid-range list for the new standard, now that there's been a rotation. And I'm just getting severely put in the dumpster by like every single deck that I'm up against, because it's just like, oh hey, you know what's a really good card? Liliana of the Veil. Oh hey, you know what's a good card? The new Shieldred. And everyone that I'm playing against has a playset of each of them, and I just can't beat them. So I was like, I probably should also just be playing a deeper black mid-range. But I don't have the wild cards for it. Rokha, that's the new Rakdos dragon dude. Yeah, he seems pretty good. What do you even do after that? You go back to playing old school RuneScape. Which I believe is what he did. Lighting, table, chair, bed, chair shelves. So, just in case, I'm gonna go get... Oh wait, where am I going? Edgeville. Yeah, let's just go straight to Edgeville. Freedom Planet 2 is coming out tomorrow? I didn't even know they were making a Freedom Planet 2. I heard good things about the first one. It seems neat. But I'm both terrible and not super into the classic style of Sonic games. My favorite classic style Sonic game was Generations. And that one was relatively light on the specific feeling of the classic Sonics. I tried Mania, and I think Mania is a good game, but I don't think it's for me. And it's weird, I like Sonic! Sonic Adventure 2 is one of my favorite video games of all time. But I'm just not... I can't get into the classic ones. They just don't... The feeling does not get me. I'm talking with my hands, as if anyone can see that. Are you sure you like Sonic and not just Sonic Adventure 2? Well, I mean... There's also... I really like the IDW Sonic comics. Those are fantastic. Sonic Adventure 1 was pretty good. I like a lot of Sonic soundtracks. I like the character Sonic the Hedgehog. There's a lot to like about Sonic. I liked Generations. I still need to... I need to try... I need to try Colors, and I need to try Unleashed at some point. Hey, I found a rock! Oh, I need a million more planks. I know that the nighttime levels in Generations are complete garbage, but it has a fantastic soundtrack, and I also want to try the daytime stages. But they are pretty low on the priority list. It's got the butt rock on lock. Well, it's not just the butt rock. I mean, the Adventure 2 soundtrack, obviously, yes, of course. But, I mean, even in the Adventure 2 soundtrack, like, Rouge's levels are all jazzy and stuff. And then Knuckles has hip-hop going on. I completed 10 construction contracts. Does that mean I can afford the plank box now? That would be nice. This song kind of makes me think that I should maybe stream Fallout New Vegas at some point. Hey, Plankbox! I hear that people like that game. I would like a new contract, please. Shopkeeper in Lumbridge. Table, shelves, shelves, bed, drawers. So I maybe need one more sheet. Yeah, Grim Fandango, also something to maybe play at some point. I think if I'm gonna stream a point-and-click adventure game, it's probably gonna be the Sam & Max remasters before anything else. Song reminds you of Later Alligator. Later Alligator is a fantastic game. Super cute. All the minigames are fun. Well, the pinball minigame kind of sucks, but generally speaking. Ah, the plank box can only hold 25 planks? Damn. Pitiful. I had to get the pinball achievement, which requires you to get, like, a big dumb score. Just completing the pinball minigame isn't too bad. Getting the Steam achievement for it was tough. Pretty sure I got all of the achievements in Later Alligator. I had gotten all of the achievements in Later Alligator that were available at the time. They may have added more, because I know they did a content update at some point, which I have yet to check out. Oh, it still have all the achievements. Cool. The highest intensity shelf building. You better watch out. Shit's gonna pop off as soon as I start making this bed. Oh yeah, the drum break. I told you. Five more cards and you'll have built 2 commander decks today. Nice. I probably need to update, like, all of my, Gladiator decks. Dominaria United had a lot of really powerful cards. New Zur? Yeah, New Zur. Especially, like, New Zur with, like, Dance of the Manse. My mind defaults to stuff that is available on Arena. I know in Commander you have better options, but Dance of the Manse is not bad. Hype train! Everybody get hyped for the train rolling through and laying on its horn the whole time. Woo! It's always hype watching these streams. Hell yeah. Where else are you going to find this level of construction contract optimization? I want a new contract. Edgeville Shopkeep. Let's go. Don't have Dance of the Manse. I don't think it would be that expensive. Oh yeah, I should be clicking that more often. You're right. I still don't love the hairstyle that I've got going right now, but it's the only hairstyle that I could find that hides the human ears on the character. So... Also, I apologize if I'm, like, if I end up, like, shouting more. My sinuses are jacked, so it's a little hard to tell. Do I need to build one of these sconces? Alright. And what's the last thing I need to build? I do need to build a lighting space. How am I doing? Bank is right there, which is nice. I am unaware if you are making some kind of reference, Dura. Contract complete. No reference, just had to get something off your chest. I get it. Let's fill the statue bag while I'm here. Build box. Have you ever played Chrono Trigger? I got all of the endings in the DS version of Chrono Trigger, which is one of my favorite RPGs of all time, and the DS version of that game is so frickin' good. Right, home teleport. Yeah. Towerly Felnor. There we go. One of my siblings lost my copy of Chrono Trigger on the DS, which sucked really bad because that game is really hard to find. And like a decade after the fact, or something like that, like a long-ass time after the fact, they bought me a replacement copy. And I still had my like, the box, I had the manual, I had the whole package, they just lost the cartridge. Thinking of replaying Chrono Trigger. It's good. If you haven't played the DS version of Chrono Trigger, highly recommend it. Oh, like a new contract. Varric Shop Keep. Cool. As for Chrono Cross, I recall hearing there was a lot of problems with the recent remaster thingy. I have been interested in trying it out. I think I would probably follow a guide to, like, get all the different characters, because I know that's a thing. I know there's, like, a crazy amount of characters that you can recruit and get added into your party. And thinking about that makes me think of, I had bought Suikoden on the, on the PS3, and I was playing through it on my PSP, and that was pretty fun. I don't think that game is great, but I did really like the whole aspect of, like, there being 101 different characters to find and recruit all across the game. I liked that. At least don't play the remaster on the Switch because it runs poorly. If something is on both PC and Switch, I'm gonna get it on PC. I like the Switch is cool, but the Switch is not a powerful system. The PC one still runs bad, but not as often or as horrible? Damn. How'd they goof it that bad? Do I have enough? I do. Ow. Alright, so I'm at 77 construction. How much do I need for quests? Like, I think I need 80 to have access to every quest. I completed a contract. Huzzah. Oh wait, I'm already in Barrack. I can just go over there. Where am I going? Bought a card you already had. Hopefully it wasn't too expensive. But if it was kind of expensive, that's more trade fodder, you know. If you play in person, at least. I would like a new contract. Edgeville! Need 81 construction to have access to all quests. So we're already at 77. Guess I'll just continue building shelves for a while and see how far I get. What was the other thing that I needed to access the rest of the Myrique quest line? I needed fire making, construction, and something else. Propaganda? Aw, hell yeah, propaganda! Wait, did I got a bunch of teak planks. I have goofed. Yeah, I mean, Square is doing a fantastic job with FF14, at the very least. Even if some of their other stuff is not doing super hot. Need level 80 propaganda. Oh, I needed wood cutting. I need one more wood cutting? I need 76 wood cutting for this quest? Are you big frickin' me right now? Oh, I need 80 overall to access all the quests, without mini quests. So, gonna spend some time hanging out in Menaphos at some point. Ew, old art. I am one of those punks that likes the new art versions and the showcase versions and all that nonsense. I think they are pretty cool. Oh no, I'm out of Silverhawk boot charges. My shoes are no longer making me good at running. Passively. I can't remember the last time I did an agility course, and here I am at 83. Feeling good. 78. Let's go! Okay, I need to put away these teak planks. Fill the box. Fill the box. Back to Falador. I don't remember what the new printing of Conspiracy looks like. Spritefall. Conspiracy. Go. Oh, there is no, like, new border printing of Conspiracy. Oh wait, shit. Just give me a contract. Wise old man. Hey, we haven't been over there yet. Oh, you were talking about Fogbank. What the fuck is Fogbank? Oh, just 2 mana, defender, flying, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to and by. Are you building a wall deck? The wall deck really got some hot new includes recently. With Blight Pile and the wing whatever cleric. Oh wait, no, that's Mysterious Old Man. I need Wise Old Man. There is a new Robo Rosewater account. And they've been putting out some hot content, including they sent Loading Ready Run some Robo Rosewater commander decks and a Robo Rosewater draft, like a cube draft. The original Robo Rosewater account is gone, but people have taken up the torch and they've been doing a great job with it. And they have been using AI art. It's really great. Let me see if I can get a link to them real quick while I am crafting this shelf. Okay. I opened a tab and I'm like, I know this video has audio, and I hope it does not autoplay the audio. Okay. If I keep scrolling, I'll find it eventually. Alright, go build this desk. Desert Wooder. It's a cat, and bird creatures have haste. Yep. Classic. Ah, Robo Rosewater Masters. There they are. Okay. Contract complete. We're making progress, baby. We're building shelves. We're making it happen. Damn, that one took a lot of planks. Yeah, so we've got some hot new Robo Rosewater cards like Alugored Courage, which is a 2/2 for a single white mana. Alugored Courage gets +1/+1 as long as an opponent has a Spirit Pile. If a land card is put into its graveyard without paying its mana cost. So, seems pretty playable. I would like a new contract, please. Varric Shopkeep. No, not Edgeville. I think the worst part about the new, like, Robo Rosewater Masters is that it's better at making cards. Which, like, you don't get as much, like, complete nonsense as you used to with the old AI. But, on the upside, you get more cards that you could theoretically play with, which is cool in its own way. And it's certainly not a perfect system. You still get creatures with loyalty abilities and nonsense like that. Create the shelves. Your desk is a mess. Yeah, that is one thing that I don't miss about playing Paper Magic. Is having, like, just piles of draft chaff everywhere. And I was not the kind of guy that would have, like, a bunch of decks in construction, because I didn't have a big enough collection for that or anything, but I would definitely get to the point where it's just like, oh god, there's Magic cards fucking everywhere. What am I gonna do? Alright. Another contract down. Quarter of a way through 78. Our goal is 81, I believe. Yeah. So we're getting there. I don't know if we're gonna get there before my throat gives out and I gotta end the stream. Oh, right. I'm supposed to play Yakuza tomorrow, huh? Oh, gosh. Oh, jeez. I think that may be a shorter stream. Father Ararak in Lumbridge. Probably need 1,000,000 goddamn candles for that. Oh, I don't, but I need to craft weird stuff, so I guess we will see. And this will be convenient, because I can head over there and also recharge my prayer. Oh yeah, that's another thing that I could maybe do a little bit of during the stream, is go fight some more Archglaciors. Because I still want to unlock the War's Retreat altar. Rest well, Fidel. Thank you for the offer. I'll let you know if I need anything, but I'm enjoying working on stuff myself, so don't worry about it. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good evening and all that jazz. Oh, the altar needs 2 candles? Bitch, you think I'm made of candles? I at least hope that I feel better by Friday, because I'm supposed to be getting another booster shot on Friday. And being sick and then getting a booster shot on top of that would probably be a bad time. Everything needs candles in here. God dang it. The healing magic of RuneScape. RuneScape is not healing me. This mug of tea is healing me. And I may need to take a break to go make myself another mug of tea at some point. But I'm doing okay for right now. Yep, freaking repair the lighting space. There, yeah, there we go. That's true, tea does heal. Wow, 3 hit points? Damn, 3 hit points is so little. I've got 8,700. Seems like a bad healing item, TBH. Everything I need to do here? Cool. Let's go back to Falcor. $200 to $375. That sounds about right. Look, RuneScape. It's RuneScape 3. All right. It's the third one. You gotta have bigger numbers in the third one. Oh, jeez. 5:38, huh? Thanks, time zones. Rest well, Rand. Thanks for hanging out. Ooh, networking events. Exciting. Hope it goes well. What else can I get? 150 points! Get Plank Box 2, the Squeakquel. Good lord. I wish I haven't been feeling so dead lately, because I want to work more on tabletop stuff. It seems like I might actually have enough people for the tabletop thing that I've been working on, so... Since I'm getting the booster shot this Friday, I am not super optimistic about my ability to run this week, but if I can gather a gaggle of folks to start talking about stuff, then maybe I can figure out where I need to focus my efforts. Yeah, I'm hoping that the game goes well. You know, I've been in multiple tabletop games every week for years now. So it's not like I'm inexperienced in tabletop games in general. But the last thing that I GM'd was I ran a Pathfinder module. I tried to get a Feng Shui 2 game put together, but it just didn't shake out. But Blades in the Dark seems like a pretty approachable system, so I'm optimistic. I'm thinking that it'll probably be a good time, hopefully. Worst case scenario, I still have Dan there to guide my hips, as it were. Oh boy, another contract complete. Halfway through 78. Please don't be stuck in the corner again. He's stuck in the fucking corner. I would like a new contract, please. Edgeville! Let's go! Bank. I need the plank. Also, more candles. Can I get a candle box? Is that something you offer? At least the plank box does make it... At the very least, the plank box makes it so that I don't have to make multiple trips as long as I'm stocked up on candles. So that's nice. It's also been like super tempting to just like crack this safe every time I come in here. Because it's like, it's right there. I could be getting all kinds of sick thieving XP. But that would take like 3 slots in my inventory. Woo! Yay! I mean, I could do that. Because you need the stethoscope and you need the loot bag, and I think you need a lockpick. I don't remember. I don't remember what all you need for safe cracking. Whack, whack, whack. Yeah. Wait, I'm still getting bonus XP? From what? Oh, from the yak track? Oh yeah, I guess so. I guess I'm getting decent progress just from skill and kill. Although, I mean, I do need to do more woodcutting at some point, but... Yay! Well, hey, maybe the next part of the yak track will be construction, and then we'll be rolling in it. Right, what do I need for thieving? So I need stethoscope, loot bag. Is that all I need? Just carry these around with me. Fewer inventory spaces does make refilling the plank box a little awkward, but... I mean, if I could just get some bonus stuff done whenever I get sent over here to Edgeville. Because I need 85 thieving to be able to access every quest. That's a lot. So just incidentally working on it every now and then. It's not a terrible idea. No, don't go in the corner, you bitch. No, I don't want to redecorate. Contract. Thank you. Bob's Axes. Oh, Bob's Axes has safes that I can crack. Wonderful. I wish I had more anime talk to fill some of this air, but I haven't been watching much anime recently. I've been most of my time just most of my zone out time recently has been dedicated towards like Runescape and whatchamacallit? Magic. I busted out of gems and gold on a couple of bad drafts, so I am back in the poorhouse on Magic Arena. And I still only have like one. I might have 0 Shieldreds and 0 Liliana of the Veils. It's like, oh cool, the 2 cards that I need the most to have a competitive standard deck. And I got nada. I got zilch. I've gotten a fuckload of Shivan Reefs, though. All these hot blue-red lands that I'm totally gonna use. A lot of the lands were just like, I need one for, like, I maybe need one for a Gladiator deck. And I think I've got a playset of Shivan Reef now. I think I have like 3 or 4 Shivan Reef, 3 or 4 of the blue-white Pain Land. It's like, come on. You really can't give me a couple more Caves of Koilos? I love that there's no repercussions for cracking this safe while there's an NPC just hanging out in the room. I have cracked the safe! Huzzah! You gotta earn the caves. I mean, I have some See, now here's the problem. Usually it's, I need a million rares, and I've got like 0 rare wildcards left and 10 mythics. But now I need like 8 mythics, and I've got 2 wildcards available. Where am I going? Hey, that emote violates the Gasm policy. What are you doing? The gathering policy. The magical gathering policy. I would like a contract, please. Ned in Draenor. I haven't visited Ned yet. That's the steam of their breath. It's called Slush D Gasm. It's like the whole point of the policy. Look, I don't give a fuck about the Gasm policy. You could have your O face all over Twitch for all I care. It's just they took away the nut emote, and I'll never forgive them for it. Alright, which house is Ned? This one. Idea for a new gladiator deck? Ooh, what you got? What you thinking? Whatever you're thinking, you should probably have the defilers for that color, for those colors. The defilers are so nuts. They're so good. They're not good enough for standard right now, I don't think. Maybe the green one. Like, I think the... Oh wait, isn't the green one like 6 mana? Ah, shit. I don't recall. Oh, there are 2 lightings that I need to do. Haven't gotten any defilers yet? Ah, it's a shame. I've gotten a bunch of the white one. I think I have 3 or 4 now. There's not really a deck for them in Standard right now because of how prevalent Meathook Massacre is. Like, go-wide strategies aren't super viable. It kind of feels like go-wide isn't really gonna be much of a thing in general until Meathook Massacre rotates out, or they just ban it outright. Which I think they could at this current juncture, because, like, the black-based decks are just so strong right now. They are nuts. Between Liliana of the Veil, Shieldred, Meathook Massacre. Like, any one of those cards can just end a game on their own. And you've got, like, recurable threats, so you're not even as impacted by your own... Wait, no. Like, you have the dude that can blitz out of the graveyard. Where am I going? Falador. There we go. Super Friends, yeah! Planeswalkers! If you are going to make a Planeswalker deck, do not forget about Broker's Ascendancy. Because that card, if you've got like if you've got like 2 Planeswalkers on the field and you get a Broker's Ascendancy trigger on them, like, you are sitting so pretty, it is crazy. Back to Draenor. Oh wait, I need to visit the bank first. I need to restock my stuff. Not sure you want to splash green for that? I mean, splashing green wouldn't be a bad idea just for color fixing. Unless you're only going like 3 colors for your Planeswalker deck. Which I guess you could. But don't forget there's also cards like Oath of Ajani, which makes your Planeswalkers cheaper. So there's some really good stuff for the Walker's deck in green. Esper? Esper could work. You miss out on Big Chandra, which is one of the best finishers in that deck, but I guess if you've got, I don't know. I guess if you go for, like, much more of a control-oriented, rather than just, like, all in on the Planeswalker plan, then just having more Wraths and counterspells and stuff like that, and focusing on your powerhouse kind of walkers, that is a totally viable way to build that kind of deck. My Planeswalker deck is 5 colors, because I just wanted to go real hard on Planeswalkers and just have a million of them. The Super Friends Pride Rainbow. Yep. I am supposed to be here, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, just like Esper Control starring Planeswalkers. Totally viable. I'm trying to think of if there's any any new decks that I want to make based off of Dominaria United cards. I'm not sure. Like, there's a lot of really powerful cards in Dominaria United, but it kind of feels like a lot of the cards aren't cards to build a deck around. They're cards that are just, like, really good in existing decks. There are some new cats, that's true. Maybe it is getting to the point where I finally need to just build the cat gladiator deck and just burn a bunch of rares on picking up stuff like Regal Caracal and Pride Sovereign and stuff like that. Because that, the 4 mana, is it 4 or 5 mana for the green-white cat? That cat is pretty solid. I guess it would be kind of annoying having to, like, make sure that I've got all basic land types active, because both of the good new cats require domain to be, like, really powerful. I am running and escaping, it's true. I am escaping not... wait, what? I am escaping a fate of not having 81 construction. Get some candles, get some cloth, get some planks, put the planks in a pots, get more planks. Go to Valador. Get a new task. Yeah, I'd kind of have to look at the card pool for cats and see what's up. Because last time I looked at the cat deck, it's like it's still a little short on playables to be like good enough for Gladiator. I mean, good enough for Gladiator is pretty freaking broad. Where am I going? Lumbridge. Cool. You can win with some jank in Gladiator. Because there's also, like, changelings and stuff, which really shores up not having enough of a tribe. I think if I wanted to do a tribal deck in Gladiator right now, I think I would probably go for Goblins. I think Goblins are probably the best Gladiator tribal deck at the moment. Because the new Goblin Lord is just like that much more consistency. I don't know if you could do like pure mono red. You might want to do Rakdos Goblins. But just goblins in general seems to be in a pretty solid position in Gladiator at the moment. Merfolk, I don't know about Merfolk. Because there's a lot of really good Merfolk, but I don't know if the mediocre Merfolk are good enough to, like, support the really good Merfolk. Which is the same worry that I have for cats. Like, if they put, what? What are the materials? What do you mean? Okay. I don't know what that was about. Like, for building a cat commander deck, there's a couple of cats and a couple of cards that really shore up any mediocrity present in the card pool. And also you have like Miri Weatherlight Duelist and Nazan and cards like that, just generally more powerful cards that are not on Arena. Hey, that's 79. Let's go. 2 more levels and I have access. I have enough construction to access every quest in the game that isn't a mini quest. Does the new Ajani count as a cat? I mean, you can play Ajanis in a cat deck, but you're not going to get any tribal synergy there, unfortunately. He is not tribal cat planeswalker Ajani. What is that? Oh. What are you? I don't care, actually. Would I add him to the cat deck? I would at least add the... what set was he from? No, over there. Scryfall. Was he the War of the Spark Ajani? The one... Yeah, the War of the Spark Ajani. I would definitely consider putting him in a cat deck. Ajani the Great-Hearted. 2 green white for a 5 loyalty planeswalker. +1, you gain 3 life. But then, -2, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control, and a loyalty counter on each other planeswalker you control. So good for the Super Friends deck, but also putting a counter on each creature you control is really good, because I think the cat... Well, I don't think the Gladiator cat deck would go, like, super duper wide, but it's still... Like, you still want to have a solid board presence in a deck like that. Wait, where am I going? I didn't pay attention again. Edgeville! The new Ajani, though, Sleeper Agent. Distribute +1/+1 counters from Complete the top card if it's a planeswalker or creature, put it in your hand. Whenever you cast a creature, planeswalker spell, target opponent gets 2 poison counters. Maybe. It's not bad. And it does potentially give some card draw in a tribal deck, which can be really handy. He's solid. Especially if, like, you play turn 1 cat, turn 2 cat, and then you could spend the Phyrexian mana to bring a Johnny out on 3 and just start ticking him up to try and hit the ultimate. Like, that seems like it could work. Because there are a decent number of low-costed cats. Like, Sacred Cat, like, it's just a 1/1 for 1, but it's a 1/1 for 1 that has lifelink that you can bring back out of the graveyard for a single mana to get another 1/1. So, like, really shores up your game against aggro. Adorn Pouncer is also a pretty good card for that purpose, and I think even if you're only playing green-white cats, I think the new Domain Cat, 1 and a green for a star 3, and the star for its power is equal to the number of basic land types you control. So, like, that's still a 2/3 for 3, and it has trample, so if you get, like, a cat lord or 2 onto the board, then he can really start trampling over for some solid damage. Well, now I want to go build the cat deck in Gladiator. Like, I want to at least put a list together, even if I don't have the wild cards. Wait, nope. Go crack the safe. I've been forgetting to crack the safe. Whoop. Yeah. What am I missing? Ah, shelf. What other Ajani's are on Arena? Strength of the Pride. Maybe if you play, like, some of the more mediocre, cats that just have lifelink, then maybe Strength of the Pride would be a pretty solid include. I don't know about Ajani Unyielding, like Big Cat Dad from Ether Revolt. I don't know about playing that in the Gladiator deck, because I don't think you would be playing a lot of mana acceleration in that deck. Ooh, Ajani Mentor of Heroes is from one of the Theros blocks, so he might get in as they add in more Pioneer cards. Mentor of Heroes is really good. Aggie! Caller of the Pride would also be a nice include, but it's a little on the older side. Adversary of Tyrants would probably be a solid include in the cat deck. It's only mana, like, return a creature with CMC 2 or less, but like there are some solid cards, some solid cats at 2 or less now. Adorned Pouncer and the new one definitely spring to mind. Yeah, there's like 3, maybe 4 Ajani's that I could see playing in a cat deck, just at least to fill out some slots. While I'm doing this, Scryfall, format, legal. Oh, there's a gladiator setting on Scryfall. Hell yeah, Scryfall. Thank you. Type line. Creature. Cat. Search with these options. Legal in Gladiator, type cat. What do we got? So Adorned Pouncer, Johnny's Pride Mate. Oh right, Black Market Tycoon is just incidental. Right, there's a couple of cards that are just incidentally cats. Civil Servant is pretty solid. Cub Warden, not enough mutate going on to warrant bringing in Cub Warden for that. Bronzehide Lion. I mean, Bronzehide Lion is just a 3/3 for 2, worst case scenario. So that's not bad. What did I miss? Ah, Lighting Space. Cauldron Familiar is a cat, but I don't think that would really fit into the deck as is. Gloom Shrieker is solid, but it is in black, so maybe Generous Stray. Oh wait, no, Generous Stray is not the one I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the one that gives Trample. Hey, I've completed 25 construction contracts. Neat. Nishoba Brawler is the new one that I've been thinking of. The Star 3 with Trample. Luris is also a cat. I really like Mage's Attendant. Mage's Attendant, 3 mana, 3/2. When it enters the battlefield, you also get a 1/1 blue wizard. And the wizard lets you sacrifice it to Force Spike a thing. Which is fun. Longtusk Stalker is a weirdo arena-only cat that might get in. It does energy stuff. Ned in Draenor. Let's go to the bank first. Leonin Sanctifier, also a arena exclusive cat. 2/1 lifelink for 2 gives a thing in your hand lifelink. Ooh, Jetmir is a cat. Jetmir would be an easy include in this deck. Yeah, I think gladiator cats could happen. I think that could be a thing. I don't know how good it would be, but Kahira the Orphan Guard is also technically a cat. It is a cat beast. And it lords your cats. I think you would want to go Nya instead of like 4-color. I don't think the black cats are worth the mana, like the cost of having a 4th color, but I think going 3-color at least is what you want to do. Oh right, Lion Sash is a cat. It is an equipment cat. A cat that is also equipment. Pride Malkin, that's the cat that I was thinking of, not Generous Stray. Pride Malkin is a solid include. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it has trample, and when it comes in, it gives a thing trample. Or it gives a thing +1/+1 counter. Oh yeah, Racketeer Boss. Racketeer Boss is rad. Prowling Serpapard to protect you from counter spells. Rin and Seri would also be a good include in that deck. Rin and Seri Inseparable is a 4-mana, 1 red, green, white legendary creature for 4 mana for 4 power, 4 toughness. And it is a legendary creature dog cat because it is both a dog and a cat. Whenever you cast a dog spell, you get a 1/1 cat. Whenever you cast a cat, you get a 1/1 dog. And then for red, green, white, and tap it, it deals damage to any target equal to the number of dogs you control, and you gain life equal to the number of cats you control. I think that would be a pretty solid include. Ropeline Attendant, also a solid card, just a 2/2 for 2, but when it enters the battlefield, all the stuff in your hand comes with an extra 1/1 when you cast it. Alright, you also have Soul of Windgrace if you want to splash black. The legendary creature Cat Avatar that does land stuff. Lands in graveyards stuff. I mean, there's definitely a case to be made for going 4-color, because Soul of Windgrace is a pretty solid card. What was the other black cards that I was looking at? Gloom Shrieker, also pretty solid. So if you do splash black for like Soul of Windgrace, maybe Gloom Shrieker, then you would get the benefit of like that fourth basic land type for domain purposes. Edgeville. So it's not bad idea. I'm still not sure it would be worth it. Got some pasta. I'm talking about building a cat deck in Gladiator on Arena. And trying to, like, figure out the logistics of how to build that deck to be good. Because I don't think it would be good if you just, like, slap together a bunch of random cats, but I think it could be good if you included the right cats. The problem is that it would be a deck that needs a lot of rares and mythics, I think. At least a lot of rares. I don't know about a lot of mythics. A hat deck. A cat deck, but not too far off. Feline Fury. Oh yeah, how's my XP bar looking like? Ooh! Third of the way through 79. Been going for 2¼ hours. Pretty good pace. Damn, Burke. Yeah, I think red, green, white cats could be a thing. I don't know if I want to spend a bunch of wild cards on it, but I think it could work. Alright, there's also Ranger Squadron, which has double team. Oh, right, there's also Rigo, Streetwise Mentor. Might be able to just play him without splashing the blue. Rigo Streetwise Mentor is a cat citizen. Enters the battlefield with a shield counter. So next time it would be dealt damage or destroyed, then you just remove the shield counter instead. And whenever you attack a player or planeswalker with one or more creatures with power 1 or less, draw a card. And I think you could end up with some incidental, like, little tiny kitties. Just from, like, tokens or cards like Sacred Cat. That could be a decent include. It's a bit tight on the mana cost, though, because if you don't have the blue, then at best it's like green, white, white, or white, white, white. And that's a lot of color pips. Bartender in Varric. I need to go to the bank first. Restock on planks. I'm gonna have to restock on the frickin' bolts of cloth at some point here. Wait, which is the bar? Is this the bar? I think this is the bar. Alright, what do I need to make? Oh, is it all upstairs? It is! Oh, shit. Oh, okay, I only need to make one bed. But is this going to take both of my remaining bolts of cloth, or just one? If the deck wins, does that mean it's a power bottom deck? I mean, maybe. Do I need anything weird for the chest? I don't. Cool. Bottom decking lethal. Great. Alright. So, complete this. I don't actually know where to buy bolts of cloth, now that I think about it. Oh, I might be able to get them at the clothing shop over here. I'll go double check that here while I'm in the neighborhood. Contract complete! Oh, baby. Getting close to that big 8-0. I'd like to trade, please. You do not have bolts of cloth. I'd like to use the wiki search function, please. Bolt of cloth. Used in construction. Oh, they're sold in the construction supply shops. I guess that makes sense. Over by the sawmill. Okay. The sawmill is in the direction of where I was headed anyways. So that's great. Oh shit. Free money! Shopkeeper in Edgeville. Great. I do need to play Pikaniku at some point. I've heard it's very cute. Are you? Yeah, bolt of cloth. I'd like to buy all. Cool. So I need to go to Edgeville next. Okay. So, put all of those away. Take out one of those, and then 3 of these. And then the rest will be plank. Oh, is everything upstairs? Whoop! No, it's not. No. There we go. Oh boy, do I love training construction. Only 72,000 experience remaining until level 80. And then probably like 100,000? No. I'm 2/3 of the way through, and it's 72,000 left, so maybe upwards of like 300,000? To get up to level 81, which is the level that I need to get to, in order to have access to all quest requirements. We're making progress, baby! That is something that I like about RuneScape. It's very easy to make number go up, even if making number go up takes a while. I want to look at Dominaria United cards and see if there's anything cool. See if there's anything, like, worth making a new deck out of. Oh right, there's some Equipment Matters cards. There may be enough good equipment-oriented cards to build, like, a red-white equipment kind of deck. Like, between Bruenor, the new Equipment Matters Legendary, Danitha, Fighter class, I think, is the one that lets you tutor up an equipment. Guardian of New Benalia might be a decent addition to the mono-white aggro deck. Oh yeah, clerics! I may have the cards to build clerics. Because there's the Cleric Lord. Phyrexian Missionary is a really good new cleric. There was a bunch of, like, Cleric Matters cards from Zendikar Rising. And I think there's just also a bunch of incidental, pretty good clerics. Like, Luminarch Aspirant is a cleric. Not Skyclave Apparition. The 3/1, 2 and a white for a 3/1 flying. When it enters the battlefield, exile a card from an opponent's hand, and they may cast it from exile, but it costs 2 generic mana more. I don't remember what that guy was called. Lumbridge. Mage dude, yeah. Elite Spellbinder. Was that guy? No, that guy was a wizard. Was he a cleric or was he a wizard? He might have been a wizard. He is a cleric. Hell yeah, in the money, baby. There's also a lot of soldier, there's the soldier lord, and I think there's just a lot of good soldiers in general. Like, soldiers might be able to be a deck on its own. I'm not confident about that, just like, maybe. There's so much potential. I probably don't have enough candles to finish this thing all in one go. Yeah, like there's some I think the walls deck might be a thing. Like 4-color walls. Like Wingmantle Chaplain, Blight Pile. There's the colorless wall that tutors for a wall. I think Wall Tribal could be a real deck. Because there's also, like, Assault Formation is Gladiator legal, I think. Oh, I need steel bars. Do I think I'll try the new Souls-like that just came out? I mean, I am obligated to, aren't I? It's probably... what? It's probably $60? I don't know, I would have to take a look. I saw Jorma playing it for, like, 5 minutes. And basically all I saw was him not understanding how to climb up a platform, but throughout that process, I did see that it has a jump button, which is interesting. I might give it a look. How many steel bars did it say I needed? Was it just 2? The white wall that wins in 3 turns if they don't remove the enchantment. What? I needed 4 steel bars, damn it. I don't know what wall you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I think walls could be a new deck. Oh right, you can do some new, like, clone nonsense with, stuff like Ivy and Vesuvan Duplimancy. Faithbound Judge. At the beginning of your upkeep, if he has 2 or fewer judgment counters on it, put a judgment counter on it. As long as it has 3 or more judgment counters on it, it can attack as long as it doesn't have Defender. Okay. And then you can disturb it for Sinner's Judgment. Put a judgment counter on it if there are 3 or more... Oh, it's a curse. Okay, you put the curse on someone and then if you get enough counters on it, they lose the game. Interesting. I mean, it might also it might be good enough to play in the deck just as a 3-mana 4/4 flying wall. But yeah, I think that could make it in. There's more fodder for the discard deck because the Raven Man. There was a Raven Man. Right. Yak Track. What do we got? Vagabond Knight's Longsword, Medium Skill Training Dummy Crate, and the Yak Sack. What do I get from the Yak Sack? I got a Slayer Skill Training Dummy, a small Dungeoneering Token Box, and a bonus star medium. Cool. Ready to kick some ass. Oh yeah, there were multiple new additions to the Goblin deck, because there was the Rundvelt Hordemaster, which is the Lord, but there's also just the new Squee, which is pretty good. Oh, thanks for hanging out, Ash. Almost missed that. I hope you have a good evening. The moral of the story, there was a Raven Man. Yep. I love There Was a Sewer Man. It's so dumb, it's so good. There's more includes for the elf deck. I mean, of course. Oh, Kyrian Beastcaller might be a pretty good include for the Listen Counters deck. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a counter on it. When it dies, distribute its counters among creatures you control. And if you have like something that's doubling the amount of counters that things get, then you can put like one counter on each thing, and then each of those things gets 2 counters instead, and all that jazz. Indicate. Oh god. The Indicate Cleave card is just the best Cleave card ever designed. Cleave was such a just meh mechanic. Nobody was excited by Cleave. I think a few Cleave cards get played a little bit, but it was just like, eh. Cleave wasn't exciting. Silverback Elder is pretty exciting, though. 2 green for a 5/7 Ape Shaman. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you can destroy an artifact or enchantment, look at the top 5 cards, put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tapped, and then put the rest on the bottom, or gain 4 life. Like, this monkey is so bananas. The monkey is crazy good. Yeah, I really like the design of Cleave. I think Cleave, as a mechanic, is great. It's just that none of the Cleave cards were in themselves particularly good or interesting. I would like to see a return of Cleave, just with more, just like, I want to see more Cleave cards. I want to see better Cleave cards. Yeah, there's a bunch of good new cards for just big green, mono green stompy kind of stuff. Oh right, there's 5-color legendary tribal nonsense because of Joda the Unifier, where all of your legendaries have legendary cascade. That could make for a really dumb, fun, good stuff pile. Oh yeah, speaking of legendaries, there's also the white-black zombie wizard. 4 mana 3/3 with Vigilance and Ward 2. Other zombies you control have Vigilance, and whenever another legendary creature you control dies, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's not legendary, and it's a 2/2 black zombie in addition to its other colors and types. So, the cool thing about that card is that, because it's not legendary, you can have, and... Okay, the token that it creates is not legendary, and... it doesn't exile the original legendary creature in order to do that. So then you can just bring the legendary back from the graveyard somehow. There's a million different ways that you could do that. So you could just bring the legendary creature back, and then you just have 2 of them, except one of them is a 2/2. And, like, both of them have all of their abilities. I think if you, like, put together some kind of, like, legendaries, recursion nonsense. Bartender and Varric. There's a bank on the east side of Varric, right? I think so. There's the new Tatyova if you want to make all of your lands into creatures for some reason. Why yes, I would like all of my lands to be vulnerable to a board wipe. I mean, you don't realistically, you don't turn your lands into creatures one at a time. You turn your lands all into creatures at the same time and kill your opponent instantly. But land creatures, I don't know. Maybe that's something. The new Zur, like, the new Zur combined with, stuff like Dance of the Manse, like, kind of a Doom Foretold kind of deck. I think that would be a solid deck. Just constantly recurring your enchantments. Bring your enchantments back, or just turn all of your enchantments into creatures, and then you can, like, just have a bunch of enchantments that, like, exile your opponent's creatures, exile your opponent's stuff, and then turn them into creatures, and then kill them with them. Oh, I need to go to the bar. I forgot where I was going, because I was talking too much about Magic the Gathering. See, here's the problem, is that I like Magic a lot, but I'm not particularly good at it. So I could talk for hours about, like, oh man, I've got so many deck construction ideas. And then I actually try and put them together, and it's like, oh wait, I made a bad deck. Oops. I mean, I've gotten some experience over the years, but still. I think just 5-color legendary pile could be a pretty solid deck in Gladiator right now. The mana base in Gladiator is still not as good as you would want it. Like, it struggles a bit on mana fixing, but I think just 5-color legendaries would be pretty good. Because you've also got, like, if you can find some good ways to like generate value and just draw cards, then you've got the new hotness of... Oh, I need another Bolt of Cloth. You've got the new hotness of Relic of Legends, which is a 3-mana artifact, taps for 1 mana of any color, and then you can tap an untapped legendary creature you control and add 1 mana of any color. So you can do that. You can tap legendary creatures that have summoning sickness for mana. So, like, you can bring in, like, a 2-mana legend and then tap it for mana to cast another legend. Oh yeah, also, hey, if you play Commander, you should probably be playing Relic of Legends. Because if you're playing Commander, you're probably playing legendary creatures. And being able to tap those legendary creatures for mana is good. Oh yeah, I need to get myself a Weatherlight completed. It's a vehicle that you can't crew, which is weird. But if enough creatures die, like if enough of your creatures die, then you just start drawing cards whenever your creatures die. It's real good. Oh right, Thran Portal is a gate. There are so many gates on Gladiator now. You could totally build a Maze's End deck. Or just a Gates Value kind of deck. Because there's a decent amount of stuff that cares about gates. I think all of the Jumpstart cards ended up not being particularly good. Cosmic Epiphany is probably pretty decent for the control decks. Hey, level 80! Let's go. You love to see it. Oh, less than 200,000 construction experience to get to 81? Nice. Are there legendary lands? There aren't a ton of legendary lands on Gladiator, I think. But there are legendary lands. Oh yeah. Let's walk to the bank. Type cat legal. So type land, type legendary, legal Gladiator. So there are a bunch of enchantments that turn into, like, there are a bunch of legendary artifacts and enchantments that turn into legendary lands, but that's not really what you want. You need lands in order to cast the legendary enchantments. So legendary lands that are just legendary lands as you play them, without having to flip or anything. So there's Baldur's Gate, Boseiju Who Endures, Igonjo Seat of the Empire, Inventor's Fair is legendary, Otawara, Soaring City, Phyrexian Tower, Sokenzan, Crucible of Defiance, Takanuma Abandoned Mire, and that is it. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is not enough for a deck, unfortunately. Especially considering one of those does not tap for colored mana, and another one does not tap for colored mana if you don't control any other gates. Lumbridge. If we're not looking at Gladiator specific, there are 63 legendary lands, but then subtracting all of the ones that have to flip from being an enchantment or an artifact first. So 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53. That's a silver border, so we'll cut that. We'll say 52. 51. 50. So in all of Magic, there are 50 black border legendary lands that don't have to flip in order to become the legendary lands. Oh wait, hang on. Westvale Abbey is a normal land that flips into a legendary creature. So 49. And a lot of these legendary lands do not tap for colored mana. A bunch of them don't tap for mana at all, in fact. Eye of Ugin does not tap for mana, Dark Depths doesn't tap for mana. Some of them don't tap for mana if you don't control any of a specific type of permanent. Like, Sarah's Sanctum taps to add white to your mana pool for each enchantment you control, so if you don't control any enchantments, then it taps for 0. Tolarian Academy taps to add blue for each artifact you control. If you control no artifacts, it taps for no mana. Yeah, someday we'll have the all-legendary permanents deck as an option. I mean, if you... theoretically, if you went, like... If you went really hard on things, then maybe you could make it work, but it would be an exceptionally bad deck without having more legendary lands. Alright, Edgeville. It's faster to just teleport to Edgeville and use the Edgeville Bank rather than go all the way over there. So Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth, is one of the better legendary lands. Each land is a swamp in addition to its other land types. So technically, as written, Urborg itself does not have the ability tap to add black mana, but it gives itself the swamp land type, which inherently grants it the ability to tap for black mana. So even if Urborg is the only land you control, it will still tap for black mana. So it does tap for mana. We'll say that it taps for mana. Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth is the same thing, but for forests. Like, every land is a forest, which includes itself, so it, as written, does not have the ability to tap for green, but it gives itself the ability to tap for green. The only decks you make are exceptionally bad ones. No. I'm talking, like, it is a real good day if you cast 3 spells. Kind of bad deck. Like, you should have no expectation of having any impact or influence on the board state. Got to turn 3? No. I'm not saying you'll cast 3 spells by turn 3. God, no. Not in a million years. But in a commander game, you might be able to cast a couple of spells before you are killed. And that's if everybody else is being nice. What did I miss? Probably a stupid light source. Oh wait, nope, shelf. Having cards stolen is a bad time. One of the upsides to there just being so many Magic cards, just in general, is that over time, most cards will go down in value. Because it's just like, oh yeah, this card used to be super expensive, but then it got reprinted, or a better version of it came out, and so on and so forth, so. Looking forward to the Black Lotus price drop. I did say most for a reason. Right. Go back to the estate. Dude. Got another mission. Oh, I just actually read what the silver bordered legendary land is. R&D's secret lair, legendary land, taps to add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool, and play cards as written. Ignore all errata. For those unaware, errata is usually used to make cards function correctly after rules changes, to fix issues with cards, such as originally Hostage Taker, which is a creature from Ixalan. Originally, that card could instantly draw the game by itself. Because what would happen is you cast Hostage Taker, and then when it enters the battlefield, it says, exile target creature. You may cast that creature as long as it remains. Exile target creature until Hostage Taker leaves the battlefield. You may cast that creature for as long as you control Hostage Taker. You may spend mana as though it were any color of mana to cast. So it lets you steal a creature and then, like, you exile a creature, and then you may cast that creature so then it becomes yours. The problem is that it said, exile target creature. Not another target creature, exile target creature until Hostage Taker leaves the battlefield. So you target Hostage Taker. Hostage Taker then leaves the battlefield, and then comes back because Hostage Taker left the battlefield. And then, when it comes back, you target itself, and you exile it, and then it leaves, and because it left, it comes back. And you do that infinitely. And then nothing else can happen for the rest of the game as long as you choose to do that, so the game is a draw. So they errataed Hostage Taker to say another target creature, so that you cannot target itself. So now you can't do that according to the rules anymore. But that sort of thing is why errata exists. So you don't end up with 1 card infinite draw the turn, or draw the game. Even when there isn't errata, tournament rules say your opponent can reach across the table and smack you. So, under conventional tournament rules, you would not be able to draw the game in that manner because you would be taking action, like... I don't remember the specific terminology, but it's just... The terminology basically reads as, you can't do nothing. If you're going to continue taking the same actions over and over, they have to be advancing the board state in some way. So, in a tournament setting, your opponent could call over a judge, and the judge would be like, hey, if you're going to continue not taking any actions, then, you know, you lose the game. But there are still circumstances under which having this 1 card infinite would win you the game. There are cards that exist that will deal damage to opponents whenever your creatures enter the battlefield, whenever your creatures leave the battlefield. Stuff like that. So, having this 1 card infinite would still be a problem, even if, like, according to conventional tournament rules, it wouldn't cause that specific problem. Thank you very much for the resub, Patrick. But also, let me double check. Hostage taker. Errata. So I believe... Yeah, okay. So the original printing of Hostage Taker was not a May ability, which is to say, Hostage Taker, as written, the original printing, when Hostage Taker enters the battlefield, exile target artifact or creature until Hostage Taker leaves the battlefield. You may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast that spell. If, when you cast Hostage Taker, according to the original printing, Hostage Taker is the only creature or artifact on the battlefield, you have no choice but to draw the game. Because you have to target something, and it itself is the only legal target. So then, even if you don't want to target itself and just loop it back and forth forever, you have no choice. So, errata. It's important. Because there are other ways to set up that same kind of loop of just like one or two cards just constantly causing each other to leave and come back and leave and come back and so on and so forth. There are ways to do that, it's just usually it is considered bad form if you try to do something like that without having that sort, like, if you're doing that and doing that doesn't do anything as far as the game is concerned, that's a bad time. But then you play Corpse Knight, I believe is the most, one of the most straightforward versions. Yeah, Corpse Knight. A 2-mana 2/2 zombie knight. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life. So if you can make 2 card... Wait, why am I back here? What are we doing? If you do indeed have 2 creatures that can just flicker each other indefinitely, if you have Corpse Knight on the field, you win the game. Because you just do that until your opponents die. Corpse Knight, also a pretty funny example of why errata is important. Or rather, why misprints are bad. There was a version of Corpse Knight which had the wrong toughness printed on it. So the original, like, the intended version of Corpse Knight is, it costs a white mana and a black mana for a 2-power, 2 toughness creature. But somehow, a couple of these cards were printed wherein it had 3 toughness. That is a functionally different card. but it has the same name, which is a problem. That causes big rules issues. So there are some there are, like, official printings of that card that break the rules of Magic. Obviously, you're not allowed to play the versions that were printed with an extra point of toughness. They are not legal in any format. Insert that one George Lucas quote here about the Star Wars Holiday Special of, if I had infinite time and a hammer, I would seek out and personally smash every copy. Like that. Like this, like that. What did I miss? Oh, wait. Crack the safe. So you don't have to... So, when you're cracking safes, you can click it when it flashes blue like that to speed up the process of opening it. But you don't have to. You can just click it once and then wait until it gets cracked. Just a neat little thing. Damn, Corpse Knight is almost $3 for an uncommon.
Just feels good. Just feels good.
I understand why. It's a really powerful effect. And it has not been reprinted. It was printed in Core Set 2020. And that was the last time it was printed.
Like this, like that, 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 like that. I don't like it, not at all.
How long have I been streaming? 3¼ hours? You know, I'm starting to feel it now, Mr. Krabs, as they say in the biz, which is to say, I'm starting to get extra sniffly and my head is getting a little groggy, so I mean, I was thinking about not streaming at all today, so I'll take 3¼ hours as a win. And we got we made a lot of progress. I got all the way up to 80 construction. So I need like half a level more, and then I'm done with construction for a while, so that's exciting. Let's hang on. I mean, this is a Louis Zong song. This is a good song, but it's not what I'm looking for right now. Tomorrow is supposed to be Yakuza 3. It might not be, because Yakuza 3 is going to be a whole heck of a lot of voice acting, and I don't know if that's a good idea right now. So, if I'm feeling better, then it'll be Yakuza 3. If not, then it'll be something else. I'll figure it out. Later this week, I still want to do a Guess the Game stream alongside some tier lists, so if you have some tier lists that you want me to give my opinions on, put them in the suggestion box on the Discord. And then Saturday is supposed to be Minecraft, but I might be incapacitated from the hot new booster shot for COVID-19. So, this week is kind of up in the air a little bit, I'm sorry. But, you know, vague plans that could be changed at any moment due to unwellness. Tuesday, Yakuza 3, Thursday, Guess the Game and tier lists, and then Saturday, Minecraft. If none of that shakes out, I'm sorry, but I'll try and get some streams out this week, even if I'm not feeling tip-top. So, thanks again to Dan for the 5 gift subs, Burke for the resub, and Badrick for the resub. What game would be easy on my throat? Gunfire Reborn or Strive? I don't think the amount of effort that would be required for Strive would be the best idea while I am ill. But maybe I'd play sick as hell. Get it? Alright. Thanks everybody for showing up and hanging out and chatting and all that good stuff. And hopefully I will see you all again tomorrow. Have a good one.